when you can get enough of an artist, and when you listen to the song of this artist, you just have to keep listening till you are fully drenched in the artist's catalog. And that's what I'm doing for Ren. He's a beautiful artist. I mean, his unique narrative storytelling is just out of this world. So today we are going to be reacting to Ren, and the title is The Tale of Jenny and Screech. So this came highly recommended. So without much further ado, let's see what Ren has for us today.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain. He'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech. He was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief. At 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul. As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware. Maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sounded in the distance with the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on
It sounds like a very melancholic story. Oh my god.
London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. A poor girl Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked it about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
So I guess that'll be part one. So we're expecting like continuous part in it. Let's go. Who is narrating their stories from each POV, right? From a first person narrative, innit?
Our story, it starts right at the end. at the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away.
This is just beautiful storytelling because he, as a person, is narrating it from the third person narrative and is giving you a full view of what these people's stories are in form of tales. And it's just so beautiful that it looks like he is in the theater.
Hey, babe, are you in? Now, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch! For fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Now here's Violet's tale. Now what I've noticed is he's not trying to paint anyone as a hero or the villain. That's what I love about this story so far. He's not painting anyone as the hero or the villain. What he's trying to do is trying to tell you how the cultural environment or the environment shaped them to be who they are and how or where they did it. And that's what's interesting about this tale.
London city, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beeps and bloodstained sheets, Our Lady weeps, she's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale. Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you with the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's irate. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick knack, paddy whack, one to the jaw when the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait.
Oh,
Say something, Violet.
what the hell?
Not one word. She stays quiet. London city, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, she was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London city, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins aligned side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Whoa. I was not expecting the ending. That was just insane. The fact that Violet just got intertwined in the story completely changed the arc of the story. I was not expecting that. The ending just threw me off, honestly. And it just shows how the cyclical nature of violence and suffering is more like a cycle where, in an environment where things don't seem to go well, people in that environment are shaped by the results of that environment. What do I mean? Talking about where there are lots of stealings, where there are lots of gun violence, where there are lots of debauchery and whatnot, you expect same thing to breed out of the individual staying in that environment. And the only way to break the cyclical nature of that kind of environment is leaving the environment. But it's quite hard living in that environment because when you become so accustomed, you feel like you become so addicted to that environment that to leave is actually very hard. The environment sticks on you like a magnet. It seems like you guys are joined to the hip. And that's what's basically playing out in this story. And we're talking about and it's so funny the way he narrated it is you can be completely on your own in your own story, and then the universe would pick you and put you into someone else's story. And then for some reason, you guys become so intertwined that the person's reaction or the person's environment becomes so intertwined with yours that it starts affecting your own life. And this is just beautiful storytelling because it has lots of twists, and the way he flowed throughout the song was just beautiful. It just shows that he has so much music mastery. God damn, Ren is so good. This story is beautiful. So guys, please let me know down in the comment section. Comment your thoughts down below what you think about the song, and I really appreciate. Don't forget to like and also subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.